First, let's establish something fundamental. Women who attract the best men, competent, ambitious, honest, disciplined men, do not do so by accident. These things don't happen randomly. They are not a product of sheer luck. They are the result of precise, repeated, intentional behaviors. And it's not merely about physical attraction, though that does play a role. No, it's about something deeper. It's about how you compose yourself. It's about what you value. It's about how you structure your life in a way that makes you not only desirable, but deeply admirable. Because, let's be honest, men of high value are not looking for a woman who has no direction, who lacks purpose, who floats through life without structure. These men have worked hard to become something, and they will naturally gravitate toward women who have done the same. Women who understand the importance of discipline. Women who can stand beside them not merely as companions, but as partners. Partners who can challenge them, support them, and elevate them. That's what real attraction is about. It's not just looks, it's substance, it's strength. It's the ability to forge something meaningful together. The first habit is self-respect. And self-respect is not merely feeling good about yourself. It's not the narcissistic insistence that you deserve everything without effort. That's entitlement, and it will destroy you. Self-respect is built through discipline. It's built through setting boundaries, not just with others, but with yourself. It's saying, I am going to aim for something meaningful, and I will not compromise my standards to accommodate mediocrity. The women who attract strong, competent men do not engage in self-deception. They do not tolerate relationships that degrade them. They do not entertain people who sap their energy, drain their vitality, and manipulate their emotions. They are not drawn to weakness disguised as charm. And why? Because they themselves are strong. Because they have earned the right to demand better by becoming better. And that's the key. If you want to be with a man who is disciplined, who is ambitious, who is responsible, then you had better be those things yourself. Otherwise, you will repel the very kind of man you admire. Self-respect manifests in how you carry yourself. It is evident in the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you interact with the world. A woman who respects herself does not allow herself to be spoken to in a degrading manner. She does not chase after men who do not value her. She does not sacrifice her dignity in pursuit of attention. She commands respect not through arrogance, but through quiet confidence. And that confidence is built through effort, through learning, through failure, through persistence. If you want to attract a man who respects you, then you must first respect yourself in a way that leaves no room for doubt. The second habit is truthfulness. This means being honest with yourself first and foremost. It means not engaging in delusions about who you are and what you want. Too many women fall into the trap of saying they want a strong, dominant, competent man, but then become resentful when that very man refuses to tolerate their irresponsibility. You cannot have it both ways. If you desire a man who is powerful, then you must understand that such men are drawn to women who can handle truth, who do not crumble at the first sign of discomfort. These women take feedback. They do not reject reality in favor of comforting illusions. They understand that growth is painful, but stagnation is lethal. They tell the truth and they demand truth in return. That means refusing to play manipulative games. That means saying what you mean and meaning what you say. That means not testing a man just to see how much he will endure before breaking. That's not strength, that's cruelty. And cruelty drives good men away. Being truthful also means being self-aware enough to recognize your own flaws and weaknesses. It is far easier to deceive yourself into believing you are perfect than to take responsibility for your shortcomings. But the latter is what builds character. The women who attract high-quality men are not those who pretend to be flawless, but those who are willing to face their imperfections and work on them. They do not avoid difficult conversations. They do not seek validation through falsehoods. They embrace reality, however harsh it may be, because they understand that truth is the foundation of any strong relationship. The third habit is an orientation toward improvement. This is crucial. Life is not static. You are not born perfect, nor will you ever be perfect, but you must always be aiming upward. The best women do not coast through life expecting a man to complete them. They do not believe in fairy tales where they can be mediocre and still attract the exceptional. They develop themselves constantly. They cultivate their minds, their bodies, their skills. They pursue things that are difficult because difficulty forges character. If you refuse to grow, if you settle into complacency, then do not be surprised when you fail to attract a man who is driven and ambitious. He will not be interested, because why would he be? If he is growing, if he is pushing forward, why would he choose a partner who remains stagnant? The best relationships are built on mutual respect, and respect is earned through effort. The women who get the best men are never finished. They are always improving, and because of that, they inspire improvement in the men they are with. This doesn't mean exhausting yourself in the pursuit of perfection. It doesn't mean never resting or never feeling satisfied with what you've achieved. It means embracing the process of continuous growth. It means setting goals and challenging yourself. It means understanding that life is a long journey, and the best version of yourself is always just a little further down the road. The women who command respect and admiration are those who never stop learning, never stop refining themselves, never stop reaching for more. They know that stagnation is the enemy of fulfillment, and they refuse to let it take root in their lives. The fourth habit is grace under pressure. The world is chaotic. Life will challenge you. There will be hardship and suffering and moments of despair. And a strong, competent man is looking for a woman who can weather the storm. Not someone who collapses at the first sign of adversity. Not someone who lashes out when things get hard. Not someone who cannot control their emotions or their reactions. Men of value are looking for partners who can handle pressure, who can remain composed when things go wrong. That doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It doesn't mean pretending everything is fine when it isn't. But it does mean cultivating resilience. It means responding to difficulty with grace instead of hysteria. It means becoming a source of stability rather than chaos. Because the truth is, a man who has built himself up, who has earned his strength and competence through struggle, will not tolerate a woman who consistently brings unnecessary conflict into his life. He has fought too hard to create order from chaos, to let chaos take root in his personal relationships. A woman who handles adversity with grace does not crumble under pressure. She does not let emotions dictate her actions. She understands that strength is found in composure, that true power is in maintaining control when everything around her is falling apart. She embodies steadiness, and in doing so, she becomes a source of strength for those around her. And that is what makes her irreplaceable.